Welcome to Elizabethtown High School Charlie Rawlings Memorial Gymnasium. Tonight it's 17th District Girls Basketball action, and we've got a great one tonight, man. This kind of night sends chills up and down my spine. Wow, that's kind of dramatic, but it's exciting. I'm really looking forward to watching this ball game tonight. I hope you'll enjoy it with me. I'm Paul Gray, and tonight the home team, the Lady Panthers of Elizabethtown, come into this matchup 4-2. Coach Amber Courtney, and they are 2-0 in district play. So the Lady Panthers of Elizabethtown again have a home matchup with the Lady Trojans of North Hard. They're also 4-2 under Coach Vance Isom, winners of 4 straight. They're also 2-0 in district play. So very exciting. We've got the top 2 teams in 17th District action facing off tonight. So the Lady Trojans have beaten Fort Knox and Central Hardin in their first 2 district matchups. The Lady Panthers have also knocked off Central Hardin, but then also John Hardin in a great ball game on Tuesday night. Now again, that ball game was a 25-point victory for the Lady Panthers. Fantastic. They were only up 7 going into the fourth quarter. Very competitive and late. It was all Lady Panthers as they just absolutely decimated that John Hardin Lady Bulldogs squad. The Lady Bulldogs turned it over 10 times in the fourth quarter en route to that blowout by the Lady Panthers. So we're here again at Elizabethtown High School, so a home court advantage to the Lady Panthers. So maybe a slight advantage there, but certainly they are facing one of the favorites here, not just the favorite in District 17, but also in Region 5, one of the top 2 or 3 teams in the region, along with probably Bardstown, Bethlehem, and Taylor County, is this North Hardin Lady Trojan squad. They are the defending district champions, and this was the matchup last year in February, at the end of the February, for that district title. The Lady Panthers and the Lady Trojans. The Lady Trojans, it was all Lady Trojans that night for a big win. But these 2 teams look very different than they did back last February. Couldn't look really any more different. For the Lady Panthers, gone seniors Sarah Clark, perennial superstar, Janice Armstrong, the scrappy point guard, and then the Can twins also gone from that Elizabethtown Lady Panther squad. Insert, however, into the lineup Coach Amber Courtney's girls, Malia, 7th grader, who's averaging 16 points a ball game, 16 and a half, excuse me. And then Maya Courtney, averaging 14, is the sophomore. So Malia's an 8th grader, excuse me on that. Malia, 8th grader, Maya, 10th grader. So the 8th grader and the sophomore Courtney girls, so a very different looking ball club. Certainly last year, Mabry Cochran, number 10, was a contributor, but not to the degree that she is now. Mabry Cochran last week in that ball game against Central Hardin put up 17 points. It wasn't Cochran against John Hardin that was the standout along with the Courtney girls. It was actually Emerson Gregory. Not super surprising that one of the Gregory girls is having a big night. Emerson had 19, but last year it was Harper that kept showing up big in big ball games. In that big ball game against John Hardin 2 nights ago on Tuesday, it was Emerson scoring 19. So the great thing for this Lady Panther squad is certainly everybody's going to be focused on the Courtney girls, Malia and Maya. Maya was the leader of the group last time as she put up 18 points. Again, Emerson 19, Emerson Gregory 19 points. But again, you've got a supporting cast that can pitch in. Brooklyn Brown shooting from 3-point range better than she ever has. Again, contributing with her ball handling, her defense, her rebounding, but really starting to be able to score the ball a little more efficiency with a little more consistency from the perimeter. So a lot of good pieces for Coach Amber Courtney to put around her girls, and a lot of excitement here at Elizabethtown, a very new-looking team. On the other side, again, gone Ella Shearer, gone Des Bryant, insert Casey McKinney, post player, averaging 10 points and 4 boards a game. Casey McKinney, again, number 41. McKinney, the sophomore, scored 14 last week against Central Hardin in their 11-point victory over the Lady Bruins. So had a really good ball game, had a really solid everywhere, inside, outside, driving the basketball, shooting free throws, looked good in every aspect of the ball game. So again, that's a new face where they've lost several key contributors. New face inserted. Also, Asia Charles, transfer point guard from Fort Knox. Asia Charles gives them another ball handler, very young as well. Charles, just a freshman. A long way to go with Asia Charles, but certainly she's important. Now, we've talked about the supporting casts. We've talked about how these teams are very different looking. I wanted to point that out because that win last year by the Lady Trojans doesn't mean a whole lot. Again, this is a region runner-up squad from last year, so we know the Lady Trojans are contenders. We don't really know how close the Lady Panthers are to being contenders. They're obviously good. They're obviously one of the top teams in this district, and we've got a great matchup to determine early season supremacy in District 17 to see which one of these teams will take the lead. Both 2-0, both leaders in the district right now, but one of them will step out of the gym tonight in control of their own destiny as far as obtaining that 1 seed, which is very important in this race to the postseason. We're early. We're in December, and it's very early yet, but boy, what a big matchup early in the season. These two teams at 2-0 in the district. Now, let's talk about those stars on both teams. Again, the Courtney girls have kind of traded back and forth. Kind of interesting. Malia Courtney has been super good from the outside, shooting the three-point shot. Great shooter, great ball handler, great moves. Not quite as athletic as Maya. Malia, when facing John Hardin's 7th grade point guard, Lillian White, Lily did a great job of staying in front of her and making her struggle to get points. Just not as athletic. Now, Maya, on the other hand, super athletic, able to get to the rim, able to drive, able to work for her own shot a little better. Again, both are fantastic. Both can create their own shots. They're going to get theirs tonight, folks. They're going to score. It's just a matter of how efficient they can be and what the other team's defenses can take away. On the other side, superstar Peyton Isom and Destiny Scott, the two leaders, I think, of this North Hardin squad. The post player, Destiny Scott, who can play inside and outside, has ability from everywhere, mid-range, ability to run the floor, fantastic. And then what I think is the best player in District 17, Peyton Isom. We're going to pause for just a moment for the national anthem.
The visiting Lady Trojans from North Hardin High School and your Elizabethtown Lady Panthers. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please turn and face towards the flag at the west end of the gymnasium as the Elizabethtown High School Band, under the direction of Tyler Cantrell, honors our nation with the national anthem. be seated.
National anthem has been played, and we'll be getting to the starting lineups as the PA announcer will get our lineups set.
Number 41, Casey McKinney. Head coach for the Lady Trojans is
for the Lady Trojans, Peyton Isom, Nevaeh Raphael, Destiny Scott, Alana DeBose, and Casey McKinney. 3 of those starters sophomores on this squad. Lone senior Peyton Isom, junior Nevaeh Raphael. Now for the Lady Panthers.
A 5'9" sophomore at guard, number 2, Maya Courtney. A 5'7" guard, number 3, Malia Courtney. A 5'3" guard, junior number 10, Mabry Cochran. A 5'5" guard, senior number 15, Brooklyn Brown. And a 5'7" forward, junior number 42, Harper Gregory. Head coach
so
for
the Lady Panthers, it's 8th grader Malia Courtney. Number 2, Maya Courtney, Mabry Cochran, a junior, Harper Gregory, a junior, and lone senior in the starting lineup for the Lady Panthers, number 15, Brooklyn Brown. We're about ready for this matchup to tip off. Again, I was talking right before the anthem about Peyton Isom. What a great performance. I think she's the best player in our district. I think Juliana Stith at Central Hardin would have an argument with that, but certainly 2 great players that faced off last week, and one scoring 25, one scoring 23. They matched each other throughout the ball game. Super impressive and fun, so we'll enjoy watching Peyton play tonight. Tip 1 to Raphael right away. DeBose trying to get it to Scott through her legs. Casey McKinney drives, goes to the left hand. Wow, that was pretty. Right to the rim, first bucket of the ball game. Casey McKinney off to a good start. Man-to-man look for the Lady Trojans. Brooklyn Brown working against Destiny Scott. Maya Courtney gets it to Malia Courtney. Alana DuBose in her face right now. All over her in this man-to-man look. Scott out on the floor guarding Brown. Malia Courtney, deep 3, way off the mark that time. Drew no rim, so that was way maybe out of the range of Malia Courtney. She had a look. Seemed to have her feet set, but just off the mark there. Full court pressure from the Lady Panthers. It looks like they'll try to trap overthrown turnover early in the ball game here. Maya Courtney driving with the right hand. Mabry Cochran deep 3 this time. That's off the mark. That will go out of bounds, barely hitting the front of the rim. So a couple of deep 3s off the mark there. Lady Panthers again creating a turnover last time here. Looks like a 1-2-2 trapping type pressure, full court. DuBose trying to get to the middle again, overthrown again. She's got to take care. Whoa, great hustle from Casey McKinney. Knocked out by Brooklyn Brown. So Lady Trojans will have the ball. 2-0, 6:57 to go. We're a minute in here. Isom looking to Scott in the high post. She should just take it and score. 8-footer on the way off the glass and in. Desi Scott scoring it there. 4-0 early, Lady Trojans. Here come the Lady Panthers. Brooklyn Brown handing off to Malia. Malia Courtney through the legs, crossover, but DuBose all over. Maya Courtney has a 3 and will knock it down. You know, those first couple of games, it was all Malia Courtney, but Maya Courtney really showing her ability. Good block shot by Brooklyn Brown. She's going to show great sportsmanship and help Destiny Scott to her feet. Good job by the big post running the floor for the Lady Trojans. And even better defensive play by Brooklyn Brown. 4-3 is the score. Lady Trojans in front. Scott has it out top. We'll give it to DuBose. Very smooth movement there of the ball. It's going to get into the post to McKinney. Great post move. Kind of hooked and turned and went. No call on it, so that's really good. Call on Brooklyn Brown, her first, team's first. First one just off the mark. Kenny, what a great post, was so quick. Used her left hand to kind of trap the defender and just right around her. A little off balance. She misses a pair. So good shooting the ball from the free throw line in that Central Hardin game. I know she has struggled in past years. She's new. She's a transfer, but according to Coach Isom, that is maybe an area she's got to keep working. 6 for 6 in that Central Hardin game, but 0 for 2 here to start this one. Maya Courtney gets it to Mabry Cochran. They're going to go to Harper Gregory. She finds Malia open. Can't leave her like that. She drives and gets the bucket. So that's a mistake by Alana DuBose. Going to double team Harper Gregory. I really feel like Casey McKinney could probably handle her in the post. Nevaeh Raphael strong to the basket. No good. Maya Courtney with the rebound. Pushing it the other way, trying to get it to Harper Gregory. Overthrown, a little bit ill-advised on the pass. Trying to get to Harper, just off her fingertips there. Full court pressure again by the Lady Panthers. Again, it's DuBose looking to get it to the middle. Lost the ball. Casey McKinney, they're doing the right things, just not making great passes to get it to the middle to Casey McKinney. There's Brooklyn Brown driving back out front to Maya Courtney. Double teamed. It's Peyton Isom on Maya Courtney. Back tap, beautiful. Turnover back to the Lady Trojans. Turnover back the other way as Raphael couldn't handle it. Malia Courtney one on the way. It's good. That's what this Lady Panther squad can do. They've knocked down a couple threes already. The Courtney girls each have one. Scott in the middle finds Raphael. Oh, had an easy layup look and missed it. Brown with the rebound, going the other way with it. Never stopped. They're going to call a foul, I think, on Scott. Foul is called on Destiny Scott, her first, team's first. Nobody stopped the ball. Brooklyn Brown going all the way to the rim, and so they had to reach to try to make the play on that. 8-4, Lady Panthers in front. Much better stroke, wow. Brooklyn Brown looks really good with her shooting stroke again. Much better from three-point range. Emerson Gregory checking in for Harper Gregory. Again, it was Emerson on Tuesday night that had 19 points. Great job by her. A little more size in the ball game against, oh, great play. Mabry Cochran got the rebound, but could not handle that. Casey McKinney trying to handle the ball against pressure. Great job by the post. Their post players a little more athletic and better with the ball than others. Isom open for three, well off the mark. Mabry Cochran runs it down. Couple rebounds for Cochran there. Shot up, no good, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Panthers. 9-4. Lady Panthers in front early here, 4:21 to go. We're almost halfway through the first quarter. Lady Panthers showing their mettle right now, showing what they can do. Again, able to, Nevaeh Raphael almost had the steal on the inbounds. Cochran open for three. She's not shy, but that's well off the mark. Feast or famine right now for the Lady Panthers. 3 air balls and 2 makes. So they're knocking them down or missing big. Kenny's got it. Not having Isom work against the press here. She's open for three. She'll knock that one down. So smooth, so in rhythm, no hurry, just so comfortable there, and knocks that down. Her first bucket of the ball game. 9-7 now. Malia and Maya Courtney crash into each other on the handoff. Nobody injured, everybody fine and still moving. There's the block, Destiny Scott. The eraser as Brooklyn Brown went to the basket. It's out of bounds to the Lady Panthers. Simone Hedspeth will check in. Brooklyn Brown will check out. So one thing you will see, the Lady Panthers will play more people than the Lady Trojans. More depth could make a difference. Great cut by Hedspeth. She'll get the bucket. Great inbounds look. 2 points Hedspeth. It's 11-7. Scott's got it to DuBose. Dumps inside Raphael. Back outside to McKinney. There's a foul called here. It's Maya Courtney with her first, team second. Really solid ball game so far. Each team turning it over twice so far, but very solid ball play by both. Get it to McKinney. She pushed off big time as Hedspeth was really there. Absolutely a foul on McKinney there. There was she pushed off and knocked Hedspeth about 4 or 5 feet away. No need for that, really. She had great position, doing a great job holding position. Just extended her arm and pushed off. And it will go back to the Lady Panthers. Mabry Cochran almost loses it, guarded by Peyton Isom in the full court. Almost loses it again. Isom has knocked the ball loose. Cochran's got it back. Floater way off the mark. Scott's got the rebound. Gets it to Casey McKinney. Again, they shouldn't have McKinney bringing it up the floor. That's a little surprising. She's doing an okay job. But, wow, that's nice to have. Wow, smooth move. Casey McKinney inside, 11-9, 2:58 to go. These are two really good basketball teams here. A lot of fun to watch. A lot of young girls playing for these two squads. Malia Courtney trying to back Alana DeBose down. Nevaeh Raphael makes the steal, goes in on the break. DeBose there for the rebound. No good there either. They're going to call a foul as DeBose and Raphael both miss from point blank. Fouls on 25. Emerson Gregory, her first, team's third. So DeBose had the rebound on the fast break. Probably Raphael got a good look on the first one, just a little too much. DeBose off on her first free throw. So Lady Trojans 0 for 3 from the line so far. Hopefully that's not, for their sake, a trend in this ball game. Asia Charles checking in, Casey McKinney checking out. Gabrielle Barnes-Brown checking in for the Lady Panthers. DeBose knocks that one down good, so the Lady Trojans off the snide on the free throw line. 11-10, we got it going. Panthers in front, they've got the ball. Malia Courtney working on Alana DeBose. Hedspeth outside. Hedspeth not great handling the ball, and Isom will take it away. Turnover the other way. So both teams turning it over on that set. Kind of a frantic look. They get it to Hedspeth, and she'll finish inside. So strong inside is Hedspeth. Asia Charles, the freshman, 3-ball is good. Again, that's the 6th man for this Lady Trojan squad. And the transfer from Fort Knox knocks one down there. It's a 13-13 ball game, 1:53 to go. Lady Panthers, there's Emerson Gregory driving just off the mark. It's going to go to the Lady Trojans as Scott had it. It was knocked out of her hands by Gabrielle Barnes-Brown. It'll stay with the Lady Trojans. 1:46 remaining in the first. Charles has it. Gets it to Alana DeBose. Trying to get it to the middle, knocked away. Another turnover there. Again, the pressure has yielded a couple of turnovers. Hedspeth inside again. Can't get it to go. Charles has the rebound. Hedspeth knocked her to the floor. It'll be a foul on Hedspeth. Maybe a little bit of frustration from missing the easy look inside. Her first, team's 4th. Casey McKinney going to check back in. Alana DeBose going to check out. And it looks like the Lady Panthers will call off the pressure. They'll go to a 1-2-2 look just in the half court. And it'll be Isom to bring the ball up the floor. First time she's done that duty this evening. Maybe just trying to save her legs a little bit. She has done a lot of taking care of the ball. Thrown into the double team. Casey McKinney inside. She was knocked to the floor. Going to call the foul on Hedspeth, her second in the last few seconds. So her second, team's 5th, and McKinney will go to the line to shoot a pair. In the double bonus here, I guess that's what we'll call it. There is no bonus anymore. She'll miss that one as well. So again, 6 for 6 in the game against the Lady Bruins from the line. 0 for 3 so far here. One more attempt coming. Good looking shot off the mark again. Fought for. I think they're going to call the foul on Destiny Scott, who had a chance to get to the ball. I think that's Destiny Scott's 2nd foul, team's 3rd. So the sophomore post with 2 fouls now. It's going to be number 1, Jacqueline Brewer, coming in to check in for her. Lady Panthers ball all tied up with a minute to go here. Looking to shoot the ball, but blocked by McKinney was Emerson Gregory. Tie up there inside. They're going to call Casey McKinney for the foul, her second. So both posts for North Hardin in foul trouble. That is a big problem for the Lady Trojans. Jacqueline Brewer checking in, Destiny Scott checking out. Coach Isom, number 22, checking in. That's Sophia Muse. Casey McKinney checking out with 2 fouls. So Coach Isom going a little deeper on the bench maybe than he was hoping to. Gabrielle Barnes-Brown doing a good job cutting to the basket. Back to Malia Courtney working against Peyton Isom. Good screen by Barnes-Brown. Open Courtney just off the mark, and there's Gabrielle Barnes-Brown fighting for it. Comes out to Emerson Gregory. Malia Courtney looking for Gabrielle Barnes-Brown. She'll shoot. That's off the mark. Hedspeth knocks it loose. Malia Courtney's got it. Back to Gabrielle Barnes-Brown. Inside to Hedspeth. I believe they're going to call a foul on number 1, Jacqueline Brewer. Brewer's first, team's 5th, and that'll send them to the line. It's going to be Simone Hedspeth, number 33, going to the line. She's got 4 points and a rebound so far. She also has 2 fouls. Hedspeth at the line knocks down the first. So great start for Simone Hedspeth. 14-13 lead, 33 seconds to go here in the first period. Foul trouble for the Lady Trojans here in the first period. Hedspeth makes a pair. She's got 6 points, and it's a 2-point advantage for the Lady Panthers. Isom will get the ball here. Emerson Gregory extending the 1-2-2 as the top player in that. Isom will go around here. Raphael not sure what to do with the ball. Emerson Gregory guarding. Isom to the rim and off the backboard. Peyton Isom. Again, the ISO for Isom. Call her the sniper. She'll knock it down from anywhere. Back tap by Isom. Turnover going the other way. Asia Charles. And they'll run out of time there. So at the end of one, 15-15. Great start to what we knew would be a great ball game this evening. This is a Hardin County Education and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools live channel and programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunications needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results, with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, and South Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com, etownapartments.com. By Mark Harris Construction. Take a virtual tour today at etownapartments.com. For those who are serving our country in the military, a discount is available. E-Town Apartments is a family-owned and operated management service with over 30 years of combined experience. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for your recycling needs. Located at 311 Steel Drive in Elizabethtown, call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping, metal, and recycling. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company and has been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties in the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. Tie ball game. Second quarter about to get underway here. Lady Trojans will have the ball first. Again, it's been it'll be the Lady Panthers with the ball first. Again, Lady Trojans in that man-to-man defense. Lady Panthers have been playing that 1-2-2 zone trap, trying to give them some opportunity. Nevaeh Raphael knocking that one away. Good defense. Again, we've talked about how athletic Nevaeh Raphael is. Great rebounder, great defender. Has been giving them more on the offensive end this year in transition. So good. Leah Courtney will take it in the backcourt. She's going to work against Peyton Isom here. Finds Emerson Gregory on the right wing. Going to drive with the left hand. Looking inside for Hedspeth. Just off the mark. There's Gabrielle Barnes-Brown with the rebound. Great pass out. Malia Courtney on the way off the mark. Hedspeth another rebound. She can't get that to go. On the line, stays with the Lady Panthers. So Barnes-Brown and Hedspeth rebounding without Scott or McKinney on the floor. The 2 posts for the Lady Trojans with 2 fouls each. The rebound is going to be a problem. 2 E-Town players collide, and it's Nevaeh Raphael coming up with the ball. Knocked out of bounds there by Emerson Gregory as Nevaeh Raphael was headed up the right sideline. So another turnover, Lady Panthers. 5 for the Lady Panthers, 4 for the Lady Trojans. Isom in the lane again, unable to get it to go, and knocked away over to the Lady Panthers. And Jacqueline Brewer had a chance to get it, couldn't get it. Raphael all over Maya Courtney. She pushes off to try to get some space. Couldn't. There's Malia Courtney driving off the left foot, 1-footed floater. She gets the bucket in the lane. She's got 7 points to lead all scorers at this time. Isom. They get it to Brewer. Back out to Isom. Wow, that's about a 25-footer on the way off the mark. Just really wasn't set. A little quick. Not really in rhythm. 17-15 Lady Panthers. 6.5 to go here in the second. It's been the Courtney girls and Simone Hedspeth doing all the work on the offensive end for this Lady Panther squad. There's another great pass inside. Hedspeth again. She's got 8. Great pass over the top, and without the 2 post players on the floor, again, Lady Trojans going to struggle in the interior to stop Simone Hedspeth. Wow, fantastic job by Hedspeth there. Hedspeth just an 8th grader, so a lot of youth on the floor here, and it looks good, the future for both of these squads. Sophia Muse gets it to Brewer. Gets it back outside to Charles. She's going to find Isom. Not really much for Isom there. Timeout called. Coach Isom wants the timeout, trying to get Nevaeh Raphael to work high post to low post. She's staying in the low post, but against the zone, you've got to be able to work the middle of the zone. If you just keep throwing the ball around the outside, you're going to have the ball tipped. As the close call as one of the North Hardin cheerleaders almost backflipped into the referee. Again, he just wants to get into the middle of the zone, unable to do that right now, as not having your 2 key post players available. They were the ones, Destiny Scott, Casey McKinney, working the middle of that zone. Nobody now working the middle, and the ball just traveling around the outside and getting further and further from the basket. And Coach Isom's got to find a way to get the ball into the middle of that zone and be effective inside there. West Point Bank has 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Find us online at westpointbank.com. Let us help make life simpler. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple. We'd like to thank NFHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing live streaming service. Contact nfhs.com to subscribe today. So 19-15 Lady Panthers in front. We are 2 minutes and 17 seconds into this second period. No score for the Lady Trojans yet. One good look. And they're going to have to go back to Destiny Scott. Peyton Isom is now off the floor. Sophia Muse still on the floor. They're going to have to get Scott to work the middle of that zone. There she is, trying to get position, but double teamed in the interior. DuBose now looking to drive back outside, struggling to crack the interior of that. Great play by Hedspeth. She knocks it out of bounds as they tried to go into the post. to Destiny Scott. That's the right idea. Move the ball quickly and then look for the interior pass. But Hedspeth did a great job getting around Scott. Over the top Cochran there, but Nevaeh Raphael too strong. Knocked away by Malia Courtney. They're going to call a foul. She did create contact there. Could have gone either way, but certainly Malia Courtney will pick up her first. Team's first of the quarter. And now Coach Isom realizing he's got to go back to his 2 posts, and both of them on the floor now, each with 2 fouls. Down 4 with 5:16 to go here. Asia Charles has it out top. Lana DeBose right in there. Beautiful look by Casey McKinney. Nevaeh Raphael with the score. If you can get the ball into the middle of the zone and the person with the ball can turn and score or turn and find someone, man, that is the whole key, and that's exactly what happened there. Nevaeh Raphael knocking that one loose. Again, so athletic and quick to the ball. Maya Courtney's going to take it away from her on the rebound there, though, so the miss on the drive in the open court. Malia Courtney not able to get it to go. There's McKinney with the rebound. Again, the rebounding difference with them on the floor is massive. There's Scott with it. Going to find Charles. Oh, can't get it to go. So 2 opportunities for Raphael and Charles from the left right by the basket. Unable to get those to go. Got a call here. Not sure what the call is. Isom's going to check in. We may have some blood on somebody. I think Alana DeBose had gone to the floor earlier, and they're going to check her out. Alana DeBose was down after the last rebound, and the official is going to require her to come out of the ball game, and they're going to check her out. Malia Courtney out top, 4:19 to go here in the second. Mabry Cochran guarded by Asia Charles. Malia Courtney driving on Peyton Isom, who knocks it away again in the third back tap of the game. Charles gives it to Casey McKinney. Again, the post going to bring it up the floor. Gives it to Charles. She's got an open lane to the basket. Raphael, good pass. She's got it. Can't score it. Can't score it again. But she's going to draw the foul. So Raphael fouls on Emerson Gregory inside. Raphael just short with the first. Again, really struggling from the line tonight. The Lady Trojans have hit 1 out of 7 right now from the line. It's a bit of a struggle. Nevaeh Raphael knocks that one down, so there you go, 1 for 2 from the stripe on that trip. 19-18. Lady Panthers in front. Again, as soon as Scott and McKinney are back on the floor, things are a lot better for the Lady Trojans. Harper Gregory checked back in, gives it to Maya Courtney on the way, but just didn't have her feet set. McKinney, another rebound, double teamed in the backcourt. Charles has it, pushing it up the floor. Gets it to Raphael. She'll convert that one, so Raphael has 5 points now. Timeout called. Coach Courtney, as the Lady Trojans have edged back in front, 21-19. So again, the difference that the 2 post players can make in this ball game, so important for them to be on the floor, for this Lady Trojan squad to be effective. At least one of them, both of them in a little foul trouble. 3:23 to go. We'll see if they can stay out of foul trouble. This is an HCEC-TV student production, Division of Hardin County Schools. Special thanks to our live sports coverage sponsors, Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, eTownApartments.com, West Point Bank, and eTown Exterminating. We'll also thank our HCEC-TV crew, Lena Swecker, Parker Lally, Christy Renville, Kylie Lee, Jackson Houston, Kai Horn, Director John White, and I'm Paul Gray announcing. Thanks to our crew for all they're doing to bring you the action tonight. We got a great one here, folks. 20-19. Yeah, not 21, but 20-19. Lady Trojans in front by 1. Hedspeth's got it at the three-point arc. Nevaeh Raphael again in the passing lane, almost loses it. She's got to work on her ball handling. Stolen back away. Wow. Scott got in the passing lane there. Throw inside McKinney, post move, unable to get it to go. They're not going to call any foul. A lot of contact there. Emerson Gregory back in. Simone Hedspeth will check out. So we got both Gregorys in. Maya Courtney, Malia's checked out. Brooklyn Brown and Mabry Cochran on the floor for the Lady Panthers. Knocked away by Cochran. On the floor for the Lady Trojans, Asia Charles, Peyton Isom, Nevaeh Raphael, Destiny Scott, Casey McKinney. Isom has it back. Scott inside, finds McKinney, unable to get it to go, has her own rebound, but they're going to call a foul on the shot. They're going to call number 42, Harper Gregory, for the foul. Kenny, the first one is good, so her first make of the night, 1 for 7 from the line. Harper Gregory coming out. Gabrielle Barnes-Brown is checked back in. Again, so deep, this Lady Panther squad going to play up to 10 girls in their regular rotation. That one's off the mark. Brooklyn Brown has the rebound. The Lady Panthers going the other way. 21-19, Lady Trojans in front. Gabrielle Barnes-Brown inside has it. Looking for the open person, but stolen away. Casey McKinney has it, gets it to Raphael. Raphael's got to work a little bit on her ball handling, but she is such a good player for this Lady Trojan squad. Trying to look inside, bad idea. Trying to get it to Scott, just threw it a little short. Trapped there, Brooklyn Brown has it. Thought she might shoot an open look there. Maya Courtney's going to find Brown. She's open that time, lets it go way off the mark. It's Emerson Gregory with the rebound. Cochran from the free throw area. Raphael with her 4th rebound of this ball game. She picks up her dribble, not a good idea. Isom comes and rescues. So Peyton Isom will set it up here. Charles open for 3. She'll let it go just off the mark. She made one earlier. Maya Courtney will come up with the rebound. Brooklyn Brown now up the left side, throws it to no one, but able to get the ball to Gabrielle Barnes-Brown. Brown open, she'll knock down the mid-ranger. Brooklyn Brown, she's got 3 points on the ball game. Asia Charles has it, gets it to Scott. Isom open, side step, 3 on the way, off the mark. Emerson Gregory has the rebound going the other way. 21-21, Brown wide open. Misses the shot. Gabrielle Barnes-Brown, and none of our Lady Trojans hustling down the court, just giving up the 2 points there. Boy, I think they're gassed. I think the Lady Trojans are gassed. The pace is fast. We did get a little rest for the 2 posts. They should be able to get up and down the floor here. Scott out front, finds Raphael on the cut. Can't get it to go. That's another layup that kind of goes begging there. Emerson Gregory with her 4th rebound. Maya Courtney off the mark, fighting for the rebound. Emerson Gregory again, right hand way off balance. Peyton Isom has the rebound. They're going to call a foul, I think, on Cochran. They will. Trying to get to the ball there. Her first. Team's 5th maybe. Is that the 5th or the 4th? Team's 4th. Alana DeBose back in. That's good news. Malia Courtney checks in for Maya Courtney. .37 seconds to go. 23-21 Panthers. Charles has it in the corner. Cochran knocks it away. She's one-on-one. Oh, that's a foul on Isom. Cochran will go to the line to shoot a pair. First foul on Isom, first team foul of the quarter. They're going to make her earn it at the free throw line. So
Lady Trojans, number 20, Peyton Isom first. At the line, shooting 2 for the Lady Panthers. Number 10, Mabry Cochran.
Cochran knocks down the first. Good free throw shooter, Mabry Cochran. Her first point of the ball game. Second one off the mark, but there's Emerson Gregory with the, she just lost it out of bounds, couldn't hang on to it. So Someone obviously didn't box out Emerson Gregory there. 23 seconds to go. 24-21 Lady Panthers in front. A seesaw battle here in the second half. DuBose gives it to Charles. 11 seconds. They need to get it to Isom here late. 3 on the way, and it's good. Woo! Malia Courtney one-handed heave from half court off the rim. 24-24 ball game. A really strange second quarter. Both teams just scoring 9 points. And just keeping an eye on Peyton Isom. Looks like a cramp in the calf. She's got a roller in her hand and her Gatorade with her. So as she kind of came up hobbled at the end of that set. What a great first half of action here. 24-24. We'll be back in 8 minutes for first half stats and second half action.
Hi, I'm Jarrett Cox with HCEC-TV, and I'm pleased to be joined by Regina Goff, Senior Property Manager for Mark Harris and Sean Goff. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
And speaking of Mark Harris and Sean Goff, I mean, they have so many great things that they're involved in. Black Branch Storage, Grinding Springs Luxury Living, and they're always full. It's always hard to get a spot at either one of those. So they're bringing the Southern Way RV Park and Storage.
Yep.
Can you talk a little bit about that new exciting venture?
Yeah, so we're going to have 190 RV spots. They're all going to be blacktop. They're going to be beautiful. And we're going to have over 600 storage units. Some of them are canopies for RVs, boats, vehicles, things like that. Yeah.
And the location of it, I mean, it is located right in the heartbeat of Elizabethtown. You can get off the Western Kentucky Parkway. You can get on 65. It's so close to Blue Oval, which is, coming up, and there'll be more and more need for this kind of housing.
Yeah, for sure. We wanted to bring more housing and that to our community. So we're 5 minutes from Blue Oval SK. We're just right around the corner to I-65, Western Kentucky Parkway. We're really close to everything.
And one of the things, speaking of the location, I live around Nolan Lake. It's just an hour from Nolan Lake. You can take your boat down to Nolan Lake and go have a nice evening of fishing.
Yeah, you're in Elizabethtown, Hardin County. You can store your boat there and just grab it and go to Nolan.
So if somebody wants to get a spot, now granted, if there are spots, because, with Mark Harris and Sean Goff, their spots go pretty quick. Who do they need to call?
They need to call me for now. It's 270-734-4700.
And we'll put all that information at the bottom of the screen about who to contact to get your spot at the Southern Ray RV Park and Storage. Now, you've been a longtime sponsor, Mark Harris and Sean Goff, and you've been here in studio to talk about some of the great things that they've brought to the community. And your sponsorship of HCEC-TV to bring live sports action to people, it's so beneficial, and we're very grateful. You talk a little bit about, I understand you have some friends' kids that you love to watch play sports.
Yeah, I've got some friends. Their kids play at Central Hardin High School. Football, softball, basketball. Yeah.
Basically all the sports that require balls.
Yep.
And Black Branch Storage, Winding Springs Luxury Living, they don't have spots open very often, but if you're lucky and they might have a spot open, who do they need to call?
They need to call me.
And once again, we'll put that information at the bottom of the screen.
Yep.
You want to make sure that you get a spot because they do go quick. Black Branch Storage, they're always full. Winding Springs Luxury Living is always full. And I'm sure that the Southern Way RV Park and Storage will always be full as soon as it opens.
Yeah, we hope so.
And I'm sure that it will. With that partnership, I know that you've got great hands leading the ship there.
Yes, for sure.
Regina, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
And thank you so much for watching HCEC-TV. Let's get back to some great sports action.
Hi, I'm John White with HCEC-TV, and we'd like to take out a few minutes of your time to talk to some of our sports sponsors who are so gracious with their support of the local sports programming that we do. We have several great sponsors, and one of which is Waddell's, who we have today here, Colby Gibson with Waddell's. Thank you for joining us today, Colby.
Thanks for having us.
So what can you tell us about the company? What all in a thumbnail does Waddell's take care of?
So we're in the metal recycling business. Anything scrap metal related, we take. We just like to try to do everything we can to help keep it out of the landfills and do our part in recycling.
Great. And we were talking before we started recording that just going gangbusters right now. Is that right?
Yeah, we have been very busy growing leaps and bounds, it seems like, here lately. So, yep.
So about how many employees do you have right now?
We run roughly between 15 to 20, just depending on who we've got at the time and stuff. So right through that range.
Okay. And you said there's a wide variety of things that you recycle.
Yes.
What can you give me more specifics about what all that would be?
So in the non-ferrous stuff, you'll take your copper, your brass, your aluminum. Cans is the big item a lot of people think of when they think of recycling. And then out back, of course, we take everything from appliances to cars to semis, semi-trailers, heavy equipment, whether it be dozers or excavators. We take anything, whatever size it is. It doesn't matter to us. So.
Very good. So I assume that you probably get a lot of junked cars then.
Yeah, we go
Is that
through
a
a
big
lot
part
of
of your
cars.
business?
Yep, a lot of cars, a lot of semis, and quite a bit of construction equipment. Older stuff that people are getting rid of. So.
Really?
Yep.
See, I would have never have thought about recycling or turning in semis. It's like semis and like big construction equipment, cranes and dozers and stuff like that.
Yep, we're one of the few people in the area that can unload some of that heavier stuff. Actually, us without having to hire somebody, we can unload high lifts, dozers, stuff that weighs 50, 60,000 pounds.
Wow.
So
That's incredible.
Yep.
Okay. So you mentioned something about the area. Where all do you cover? What's your coverage area?
It just depends on what the scrap is, I guess. We go southern Indiana and then all the way down to the southern part of Kentucky. We've been in Tennessee before. We don't go down there very often, but it just depends on the circumstances, what it is, how our pricing compares to if somebody's 3 hours from us. By the time you figure freight in, sometimes it's not comparable, but sometimes it still is. So we go a little bit everywhere.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about where you're located at.
Okay, we're at 311 Steel Drive in Elizabethtown. It's up by Wayne's Tire. You pass there, but we're up there towards the end of that road. We've got 40 acres up there. So.
Okay. One thing we wanted to talk a little bit about was your roll-off containers. Now, this is a big issue or a big part of your business. Tell me about that. So
we've got a ton of roll-off containers. We stay super busy on that. We've got well over 100 boxes now. So say if somebody's doing a farm cleanup or something where they've got a bunch of loose scrap and they don't want to haul it on a trailer, we can set them a roll-off box and they can fill it full. We pick it up and then we charge them just a small haul fee to bring it back in, and they still get paid for it and make money. And then we also do industrial type stuff too, whether it be a manufacturing plant or a commercial tear out or demolition job. We set them for those as well. So
great. So I'm glad that that's really going well for you guys right now. Another part of a booming business.
Busy.
Why is your commitment to the community and doing things such as sponsoring HCEC Sports so important to Waddell's?
We've always liked giving back to the community. We live here. We're locally owned and operated. That speaks a lot for us. So our dollars stay here, so we like to put them back in the community. And of course, we've all got kids that are in the community, and so we just like to try to do what we can to give back. Well,
we certainly appreciate you doing your part here for sponsoring HCEC Sports. Why is recycling so important? Why is that such a big deal right now?
As much, and especially around here, as much as this town is growing in landfill space, if very much of that goes in the landfill, that's just a lot of space taken up that's not going to compose down, and it's just going to take up a lot of space that we need for trash in the landfill when it can be recycled and turned back into new metal and be reused for other things. So,
and of course, this community is not just booming now, but it will be even more in the near future with all these new companies coming in and new employees. So even more important now to do recycling.
Yep, it saves a lot of energy on recycling stuff. I mean, there's, everything's different as far as the aluminum to the steel and all that, but it's a big difference on the energy it takes. You know, when you make it new, it's a lot more energy. And you recycle it, you save a whole lot of energy doing it as well, not just the landfill space. So.
Perfect. Well, we're glad that you're there to provide that service.
Yes.
How can we contact you if we need your service?
You can call us at 270-982-7206. We've also got a Facebook page. We try to post some stuff on every once in a while, but calling us is probably the easiest way to get a hold of us if you have any questions.
Fantastic. Well, Colby, thank you again for joining us.
Hey, thanks for having us.
And now let's return everyone to great HCEC-TV sports action.
Hello, I'm Jarrett with HCEC-TV, and I have Whitney Ballou, the managing physical therapist for the Elizabethtown PTA location. Thank you for being here.
Glad to be here.
So you've been with PTA quite a long
I
time.
have. I started there 7.5 years ago when I graduated school. I've been there since then.
You know, it goes to show how great of a facility that PTA is, that you went there and then you stayed there.
Yes, it means a lot. You know, we've got a great staff there. We've got a lot of staff members that have been there for quite a while. Some a lot longer than me. You're exactly right. It says a lot for the community that we have. It's one big work family.
And it's something that when they go to a PTA location, no matter where it is, they know the person at the front desk, because if they've been there before, they've been there before.
That's right. That's right. See a lot of the same faces in our patients, and they get to see a lot of us that have all been there for a long time. So it's great.
So one of the benefits of PTA facilities is that you all have turf. What are the benefits to that?
So our turf facilities are probably what set us apart from a lot of the immediately local ones anyways. Our turf facilities are wonderful for, of course, our athletes. It's great for ACLs rehabbing. It's great for baseball players rehabbing from elbows or shoulder injuries. They can throw. We can do pitching programs. But the biggest thing, too, is we can also use it for our balance patients. We can use it for our total knee patients doing gait training. It's very multifaceted with what we can use it for. Not all of our facilities have one as big as our Elizabethtown location, but having it at all of them allows for us to do a lot more with training for certain sport-specific type things and just general mobilization of walking and gait and all of that. So our patients love it too. It's something that I think brings people to us, and we definitely make full use of it. So,
you know, speaking of multifaceted, I was just amazed at all the stuff that you offer. You know, you mentioned vertigo treatment. That's not something I would have thought about.
And a lot of people don't, unfortunately. You know, of course, there are certain medications and things that can help with dizziness, and we have found that a lot of our balance patients, we can treat for balance, orthopedic, neuro type things, and really it can come down to a quick vertigo treatment that can realign the crystals of their ears and get everything set for them. They may or may not need treatment again after that. So we have 2 or 3 licensed physical therapists in our Elizabethtown location specifically that do it, and we have found a lot of good results with it. And then we can focus on some of the other parts of their treatment a little bit more at that point because we've already treated some of the underlying sources that would otherwise limit us. So it's been great.
So Physical Therapists Associates has been a longtime sponsor of HCEC-TV, and I know that you deal with a lot of sports athletes, but your support allows us to bring those sports athletes to people's homes. And I understand that you have some relatives that are playing sports for us.
I do. Of course, I grew up in Hardin County Schools. I went to Central Hardin myself and played sports there too. I've got a cousin that's playing for the Central Hardin soccer team now. And anything we can do for any of our surrounding schools. I mean, of course, we branch out even beyond just Hardin County with our locations. But we're very tied into treating all of the schools, all of the athletes, and Hardin County, of course, holds true to us because it's where we started. And anything we can do to help keep athletes on the court and athletes on the field, their priorities are our priorities.
So you mentioned, you know, your home base is here in Hardin County, but you have locations outside of Hardin County. Where are you located?
We have a new satellite clinic here in E-Town that most people don't know about because it's newer, but it is at the Central Medical Plaza that's off of Ring Road. We do treat women's health there, which is something that was lacking in this community too. We had a lot of patients that were going up to Louisville to get treatment for that, so it's nice that we can bring that need here. And even there was a PT or two that I think treated it in town, but everybody was just overwhelmed with the need. But Allison treats that at our satellite location. And then outside of that, in our main clinic in E-Town, we have Bardstown, Hodgenville, Brandenburg and Meade County, and then we also have Ratcliffe that's at northern Hardin County.
So wherever you are located, there's a PTA near you.
That's right. That's right.
Whitney,
Yes.
thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for the opportunity.
Let's get back to some great sports action.
To Elizabethtown High School, Charlie Rawlings Memorial Gymnasium. I'm Paul Gray bringing the action. It's all tied up. Again, it's a battle for district supremacy. District 17 leaders, both teams at 2-0. The Lady Panthers taking on the Lady Trojans of North Hardin. It's 24-24, and at the end of the half, big bucket from Eliza Brown. I did not have her name on that one sheet. I had her name on another sheet. Eliza Brown, number 5, knocking down a big three-pointer. The senior helping the Lady Trojans tie it up in the last 10 seconds or so of that first half. So big bucket from Eliza Brown. Scoring for the Lady Trojans, 5 for Peyton Isom, 5 for Nevaeh Raphael, 2 for Destiny Scott, 1 Alana DeBose, 5 Casey McKinney. Asia Charles with 3 and Eliza Brown with 3. For the Lady Panthers, Malia Courtney has 7, Maya Courtney 3, Mabry Cochran 1, Brooklyn Brown 3. Simone Hedsmith leads all scorers with 8 points. When the 2 posts from North Hardin came out of the game, she dominated the game inside with her strength. She's just an 8th grader, but Simone Hedsmith, very strong, very athletic, aggressive inside, did a great job. It'll be the Lady Trojans with the ball to start. Alana DeBose, Nevaeh Raphael, Casey McKinney, Destiny Scott, and Peyton Isom on the floor. For the Lady Panthers, Malia Courtney, Maya Courtney, Mabry Cochran, Brooklyn Brown, and Harper Gregory. Both teams with the starting lineup back on the floor. Good to see DeBose is okay and on the floor. They're going to go to McKinney inside right away. Wow, was that a slick play to start the second half. Isom in the corner got it to her, and she made a great move. Cochran there, mid-range, no good. Oh, Raphael couldn't quite bring it in with 2 hands there. It'll stay with the Lady Panthers. 26-24. Lady Trojans in front here. From the baseline, Malia Courtney to inbounds. Can't find anybody. She's got to throw it over the top. Maya Courtney has it guarded by Nevaeh Raphael, who's done an amazing job. Ooh, McKinney will pick up her 3rd. She's got to understand she can't go for the block in some of those situations there. Her 3rd, team's first, and Harper Gregory, who is driving with the left hand, will get to the line. Neither Gregory girl has scored to this point. And now Harper Gregory has on the board with the free throw. McKinney coming over to talk to Coach Isom. He's going to tell her, you've got to calm down. You cannot go for every block. You can't reach on those. Gregory knocks down a pair, so Harper Gregory's got a couple of points here to start off here in the second half. Isom has it against this 1-2-2 zone defense, trapping pressure. Cross court to DeBose. Nice catch. Gets it in the lane. Scott from the free throw line just off the mark. Good look for her. Harper Gregory getting it to Brooklyn Brown. In the corner, Maya Courtney trying to hit the streaking Harper Gregory, and it's a turnover there. The other way, DeBose in the lane finds Scott. Back out to Isom, who drives the lane. Oh, great pocket look back to Scott. Not quite ready with the hands, maybe a little too hard, a little too much on that pass for Scott to handle it. They were only 3 or 4 feet apart, kind of a tough one to handle, but wow, good look, and it would have been an easy layup if they could have connected on that. So turnover for the Lady Trojans there. Brooklyn Brown, quick move, rebound by Isom, going the other way with it. Isom finds DeBose right by the basket. They can't score. That has been a theme of the ball game. This Lady Trojan squad cannot. She stepped on the line. Maya Courtney trying to get around the double team. Steps on the line. But that has been a theme in this game. The Lady Trojans unable to convert on looks right around the basket, sometimes heavily contested, other times completely uncontested. Isom open 3 on the way. She had her feet set, just can't get it to go. Good box out from Brooklyn Brown. She's got the rebound ahead to Cochran. Great look there. Cochran can't get hers to go from right at the basket. Harper Gregory off the glass. So Harper Gregory off to a great start here. 2 rebounds, 4 points here in the first minute and 40 seconds of the second half. Peyton Isom gets it to Scott. Looking to McKinney, but knocked away by Gregory. Gregory everywhere here so far in the second half. Has it with the left hand, up and in. Wow. That's what we see Harper Gregory do so often. Just really dominate sections of a game. She's got 6 here. It's a 30-26 advantage for the Lady Panthers in the middle to McKinney. That's what they've got to do against this zone. Very aggressive, unable to get it to go. Scott fighting for it, has the rebound. Finds the cutting Raphael. Again, another layup miss, but there's Casey McKinney to get the rebound put back. So several offensive rebounds in that set. A couple of misses around the basket, but McKinney gets the finish. 30-28. No team has led, I believe, by more than 4 points. Malia Courtney out top working against Peyton Isom. Really none of our big scorers having a big breakout scoring performance tonight. Peyton Isom just 5. Malia Courtney with 7. Maya Courtney with 3. Just not much going on for our star leading scorers. Courtney's going to overthrow Mabry Cochran there. Simone Headsmith going to check in. Harper Gregory going to come out. I don't know about that. And with 3 fouls, Casey McKinney will check out. Asia Charles will check in. So a couple of lineup moves here 3 minutes into this third quarter. Scott, mid-range, knocks it down. She's got to be way more aggressive. She is such a talented player. 4 points, 2 rebounds to this point. She's got to really start to make her presence felt. Not a lot of big post presence. The 8th grader, Simone Headsmith, very strong, very athletic, but not on the level yet of Destiny Scott. She may be someday. But Scott just not winning that battle right now. Headsmith with 8 points, having a great ball game. I believe she's got 3 rebounds so far. That rebound got away and stayed with the Lady Panthers as Scott couldn't track it down. Headsmith trying to post up on Scott. You're not going over the top of Destiny Scott there. Gets it ahead to Isom. Left hand off the mark at the basket again. Rebound Scott. They're going to call a foul on Brown. I don't know about that. Looked like it was tied up, but they'll call that on Brown. She's got 4 fouls, I believe. I don't know what I'm doing here. What's going on? Oh, that's goofy of me. She's got 2. That's her rebound column. She had 3 rebounds before. So the first one off the mark. Scott will have another one. Each team with 1 team foul here. We're with 4:24 to go here in the third. Scott second on the way. That one's good. Lady Trojans reclaim the lead here. Again, 31-30. Lady Trojans in front again. Malia Courtney, such a savvy move for a young player. I did not see the contact on that one either. They're going to call that on Destiny Scott. He hit his head. I don't know what kind of foul that is by the referee. Scott's third now, so we've got Scott with 3, McKinney with 3. Malia Courtney going to the line. She misses the first. Savvy move. She kind of threw an elbow on her way by the Alana DuBose, but the elbow wasn't to hit her. It was to seal her off. She gets to the rim, holds the ball on her right hip with her right hand, and then goes for the shot. Such a savvy move, and she misses a pair. That's just not normal. A lot of strange things going on here this evening. Charles in the corner driving. Nobody there for her to throw it to. DuBose opening the corner. That's off the mark. Rebound to Emerson Gregory, who's checked in. Cochran up ahead. She'll get the bucket. So good rebound from Emerson Gregory, her 5th. Cochran gets the bucket. Back the other way in a hurry. Cochran reaching in on that one. That'll be a foul on Cochran. Her second, team second. in the corner. Raphael back to Isom. She's going to drive in the lane. Finds Scott. There's the pass. Bucket and the foul. Destiny Scott calls on 33. Simone Hedspeth, I believe that's her third. Destiny Scott to the line here, trying to complete the three-point play. She's got it. Good free throw there. She's got 6 in the second half, 2 in the first half only. So Destiny Scott getting a little more aggressive, getting a little more involved on the offensive end. She does have the foul trouble with 3 fouls, as does Casey McKinney. Motion against the man-to-man look. Oh, Hedspeth open inside. They lost her, and she made them pay again. 10 points for Simone Hedspeth, the 8th grader, having a breakout game tonight here in the biggest game of the year for each of these teams so far. Scott's got it out front, working against Maya Courtney. Back to Isom. Got Cochran on her. She's going to drive in the lane all the way. Right-hand flip, no good. Rebound, Scott. She's fouled by Emerson Gregory. She'll go back to the line. So dangerous, folks. Destiny Scott, listen, she's 6'1", and so over the back is, was she over the back? I don't know. She's 6'1" and jumps higher than everybody else on the floor. It's kind of hard to be over the back in that case. Simone Hedspeth, significantly shorter, had the position. Could you have called that over the back? Absolutely. But I don't know. Just because you're behind someone doesn't mean you're over their back. You may just be taller and jumping higher. So Scott makes 1 of 2. They'll get it inbounds to Courtney. Full court, man-to-man pressure. DeBose working against Malia Courtney there. Double team. Hedspeth's got it again. Oh, boy. Wild shot. Rebound to Emerson Gregory, fighting for the ball with Isom. Maya Courtney's got it now. Finds Malia in the corner. Pump fake drive. Nice pocket pass there. Emerson Gregory off the mark. Can't get it to go. Good position from Asia Charles on the rebound. They're going to call Hedspeth for her 4th. See Peyton Isom stretching that calf muscle as she is fighting some calf cramps right now. It's kind of rough. 2:37 to go here in the third. Charles misses her first attempt. Gabrielle Barnes-Brown will have to check in, and Hedspeth will have to check out. She's having a phenomenal game, but going to have to check out of the lineup with her 4th. Charles for her 2nd free throw. It's good. Charles has 4 points to go along with 1 rebound there. Important rebound just a moment ago. 2:34 to go here in the third. Cross court, Maya Courtney going to drive. Off the mark again. Oh, Barnes-Brown gets the rebound over Charles. That time again, just the taller player. Malia Courtney can't get it to go. Blocked by Scott. Another rebound. Wow. 2 offensive rebounds. Cochran and Emerson Gregory. Maya Courtney out top. On the way, Cochran, no good. Charles has the rebound. Could have been a travel, but Cochran kind of ran into her. I'm not sure. There had to be a call, either a foul or a travel, but no call at all on that. Number 1, Jacqueline Brewer will check in for Destiny Scott. What a great third quarter for Scott, but she's got to come out. 2 minutes to go. They're up 36-34, and again, neither of the posts for the Lady Trojans on the floor here. A little bit of a tough spot. In the corner to Charles, back to Isom. Maybe Isom needs to kind of take over here late in the second quarter without the other 2 big scorers and interior threats on the floor. Taylor Broughton on the floor for her defense. Good pass, but knocked away. Gabrielle Barnes-Brown going the other way. Broughton, no good on the layup, fighting for the rebound. Again, no rebounding presence for the Lady Trojans there. 3-ball, Malia Courtney. You can't leave her open, folks. 1:26 to go. Isom down the lane. Great defense. Gabrielle Barnes-Brown wide open. Maya Courtney will have the layup. So the Courtney girls, 39-36, quickly in front here. A 5-point turnaround. Again, as soon as Casey McKinney and Destiny Scott are off the floor, it's all Lady Panthers. Great take by Alana DuBose. She gets on the board here in the second half. 39-38, 55 seconds to go here. Broughton in the corner. Maya Courtney again, back tap, fourth time. Peyton Isom, fourth time she's been able to reach around, knock the ball loose. Turnover there. And the crowd and the coaches yelling for Nevaeh Raphael to get her head up and find Alana DuBose streaking to the basket. Does not do that. It'll be Raphael at the line to shoot a pair here. 46 seconds to go in the third. 2 free throws coming. She knocks down the first. She's got 6 points and 5 rebounds on the game. She's been super effective. Last 46 seconds, Eliza Brown going to check in and allow Peyton Isom to work on her calf muscle a little bit and get a little rest here. Maybe a little bit of hydration. Short. Oh, great play. Oh. Wow. Nobody boxes out the shooter. The Lady Trojans had nobody else in the lane. Raphael gets her own rebound and gets back to the line. Emerson Gregory picks up the foul. So Raphael will get 2 more. She gets that one to go. Great job by DuBose and Raphael to get this team back in front. They're down 3 on a quick turnaround. She'll knock down another one, so Nevaeh Raphael having a good ball game here. She's got 8 points to go along with 5 rebounds. Maya Courtney pushing it hard up the floor. Finds Emerson Gregory. Oh, just off the mark. Again, fighting for the ball is Brewer. It's going to stay here. Brewer and Raphael fighting for the rebound there. Could not just pull it in. Couldn't get both hands on it. It's a 2-point game, 41-39. Lady Trojans in front. And Coach Courtney, with the ball on the baseline, is going to call a 30-second timeout to draw up something to try to get something off the inbounds. And again, Lady Trojans with 3 of their top scorers on the bench here late in this quarter have taken the lead. So great job by a couple of the Lady Trojans to get this squad back in front. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable's Channel 2 and Spectrum Channel 184. All HCEC-TV programs on the HCEC-TV YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel today to get your local community sports and events. All right, here we go. 34 seconds, third quarter, 2-point ball game. It has, I don't think it's gotten more than 4 points all game long for one side or the other as far as the lead is concerned. Emerson Gregory on a great cut. Couldn't get it to go. Brewer with the rebound. Good defense. She gets it out of there. In the corner, Charles, long 2 on the way, just off the mark. Brewer's got another rebound. Charles has it. 19 seconds to go. It'd be great for them if they could hold it for the last. So Brewer, 2 rebounds here. Again, some of the bit players making a difference here late. Brewer has it. Oh, loses it out of bounds on the baseline. So turnover, Lady Trojans. 8 seconds to go. Lady Panthers, they're going to go full court man-to-man defense. Malia Courtney's got it with Charles behind her. She's going to try to go all the way. Fall away 3, almost got it. Taylor Broughton has it. Couldn't get it back up on the backboard. And so, wow. So Taylor Broughton got the rebound right at the end, put it on the floor, and couldn't get the ball back up on the glass before the horn went off. 41-39. Lady Trojans in front. At the end of one quarter, it was tied 15-all. At the half, it was tied 24-all. And here we are, much more up and down quarter. Both offenses finding themselves in the third quarter. 41-39 Lady Trojans. This is a Hardin County Education and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming, sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunications needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results, with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, and South Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. eTownApartments.com by Mark Harris Construction. Take a virtual tour today at eTownApartments.com. For those serving our country in the military, a discount is available. eTown Apartments, family-owned and operated management service with over 30 years of combined experience. Here we go. Fourth quarter of action for District 17 bragging rights and early season supremacy. 1 quarter of action left. Malia Courtney out top, working against Peyton Isom. Again, man-to-man defense here. Cochran has it, guarded by Nevaeh Raphael. Eliza Brown following Maya Courtney everywhere. Malia Courtney on the way, just off the mark. Casey McKinney's going to rip that away from Gabrielle Barnes-Brown. Ahead to Scott. She's got the bucket. Wow, it could have been called a travel, but Scott back on the board again. Wow, having a great second half. Just what I was asking for. Get involved. Blocked by Destiny Scott. Here we go. Let's get Scott going, folks. So the 2 bigs for the Lady Trojans making a big difference right now. Knocked loose. Peyton Isom gets the steal from Malia Courtney. Dribbled it off the heel of Mabry Cochran. And Malia Courtney will have the ball, and she will be fouled. I think that's on Nevaeh Raphael. It is. So a wild sequence. Nevaeh Raphael's first. Team's first of the quarter. So Isom had stolen the ball, was streaking down the floor. Cochran right there. But Isom dribbled off the heel of Cochran. Emerson Gregory driving. Blocked by Scott. They're going to call the foul with the body. That's Scott's 4th. Having such a great ball game. But that's her 4th, team's 2nd. And Emerson Gregory will go to the line. You want to be aggressive inside. But boy, they can ill afford down the stretch to lose Destiny Scott. And it's going to be Alana DeBose checking in for Scott. Emerson Gregory getting her first point of the night. Never would have guessed that after watching her Tuesday. Put up 19. That her first point would come with 7:03 in the 4th quarter. Scott's got to check out. Again, I think as long as North Hardin has one of the 2 bigs on the floor, there's Raphael with the rebound. Up ahead, DeBose finds McKinney going to the rim. Almost. Oh, they're going to call her for the travel. She picked up the pivot foot there. Turnover, Lady Trojans. Emerson Gregory bringing the ball up the floor. Neither of the Courtney girls doing that business. Gregory going to drive with the right hand. No good. McKinney with the rebound. Her 6th board. They get it to Isom. Great idea. Let's get it to our primary ball handler. She finds DeBose inside Raphael. Off the mark. McKinney streaking in to get the rebound. Up and in. There's the difference right now in the ball game is the size inside. There's really not a Gabrielle Barnes-Brown, good size. Emerson Gregory. Barnes-Brown on the pass from Maya Courtney. Good job finding their post inside for a bucket. DeBose guarded by Courtney. Back out to Peyton Isom, guarded by Cochran. DeBose 3 on the way. No good. McKinney, easy rebound, bucket, and fouled. Casey McKinney with 6. Number 4, Gabrielle Barnes-Brown called for the foul. Her first, team's first of the quarter. Casey McKinney will go to the line. She's got 6 here in the 4th quarter. Destiny Scott with a bucket as well. McKinney in and out. Emerson Gregory with the rebound. Malia Courtney has the ball. Driving left hand, no good. They're going to call a foul on Isom. Maybe a little bit of body contact. Nothing up top, but a little bit of body contact. 47-42. Lady Trojans in front by 5. Their biggest lead of the ball game. Courtney will go to the line to try to cut into that lead. 5:56 to go here in the 4th. She's missed several free throws. That thing rattled inside the basket twice and popped out. Just can't get one to go from the line. I think she's 0 for 3 from the line. Now she gets it to go. Courtney has 11 on the ball game. Alana DeBose with the ball. 4-point Lady Trojans advantage. Going to McKinney inside at the high post. She drives. Knocked away by Mabry Cochran. Knocked away the other direction. Dueling turnovers again inside to McKinney. Bucket again. In transit, she's got 10 second half points, 15 total. Casey McKinney, the difference maker tonight, along with Destiny Scott. Destiny Scott having a big second half. She's got 9 in the second half, 10 for McKinney. On a night where Isom not scoring, the two bigs inside. Hedsmith, great rebound. Off the glass and good. Great rebound from Simone Hedsmith over McKinney. She has got 12 points on the ball game. Simone Hedsmith having a great game. She's only averaging 3. High post. Nevaeh Raphael, there's Isom in the lane. Off the glass, no good. Fighting for her own rebound. The ball is tied up. It's going to stay with the Lady Trojans. 4:50 to go. 4-point advantage, Lady Trojans. Eliza Brown has checked into the lineup for the Lady Trojans. So it's DuBose, Brown, Raphael, Isom, and McKinney. Inside to McKinney, guarded by Hedsmith. Goes to the right hand. Can't get it. Great rebound by Raphael. Showing her athleticism to go up and get that one. She's got 10 points. So all of the bigs, all the interior players for this Lady Trojan squad making the difference. Courtney. Maya Courtney couldn't get it to go. She's got a 3 look. Off the mark again. Rebound Hedsmith. She gets it back to Courtney. Wow, what a great job by Hedsmith there. Blocked by Raphael. Maya Courtney now on the right wing working against Eliza Brown. Cochran in the post. They're just going to go to Hedsmith. She traveled. She picked up her pivot foot. They're going to call a foul and count it. She picked up her pivot foot. No call. They're going to call the foul on Casey McKinney. She's going to pick up her 4th. So her and Destiny Scott with 4. 4:07 to go. The Lady Panthers will shoot 2 on every foul from here on. 4-point ball game. Hedsmith at the line. No good. After the make, couldn't finish the 3-point play. DuBose, no good. Raphael streaking in for the rebound. Gets it to Brown. Brown in the lane to Isom. Great pass from Isom. Raphael with the bucket. Raphael, wow. She's got 8 rebounds. Cochran quickly. Isom with the rebound. Cochran just a little too strong on the drive. Isom cross court to Brown. DuBose out front. It's 53-47, 6-point advantage. Lady Trojans' biggest lead. 3:30 to go here in the 4th. They're pulling the ball out. Emerson Gregory guarding. I think Peyton Isom has to do something with the ball. She is being guarded. The count is going. Brown there catches the pass. DuBose now. Can't believe Coach Isom would want to run clock at this point. Isom open. Here it could be the dagger. Just short. Raphael with the rebound. Back to Isom. Finds Brown. Brown wants the 3. Just off the mark, so a couple of big misses there. The other way in a hurry. Maya Courtney hustling down the floor. Foul is called. Courtney will go to the line. Liza Brown will be called for the foul. Her first, team's 5th. That will send Maya Courtney to the free throw line. 53-46, a couple of opportunities for the Lady Trojans to make it a 9-point game. They couldn't knock those down. Destiny Scott's going to check in. I think she's going to get Casey McKinney a little rest here. McKinney looks gassed, playing the whole 4th quarter here without a break. Maya Courtney off the mark. Both teams have really struggled at the free throw line. Both teams massively struggling. It'll be Raphael checking out, Charles checking in. Raphael 9 rebounds to go with 12 points. Great ball game for Nevaeh Raphael here in a big spot. Maya Courtney will knock down the second. Lady Panthers will call a full timeout here with 2:57 to go. It's 53-48. Lady Trojans in front. Wow. We're set for a great stretch run here. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling is a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for your recycling needs. Located at 311 Steel Drive in Elizabethtown. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned family-run pest control company and has been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties in the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, termites, spiders, crickets, general pests, even moles, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. West Point Bank has 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point, or find us online at westpointbank.com. Let us help make life simpler. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple. 2:57 to go, folks. It was about that time, actually, with 6 minutes to go, just up 4, that the sniper, Peyton Isom, knocked down a big 3 to put away the Central Hardin Lady Bruins. That was the beginning of the end there with a 6-point advantage with about 3 minutes to go. Isom had a look at a 3 and couldn't get it to go. Full court pressure now. DuBose has it. Isom has it in the middle to Scott. Scott's going to hold up with it. Good decision. 5-point ball game. Isom has it. They're extending the 1-2-2 trapping pressure. Cross court, DuBose, nice cut in the lane. Left hand, couldn't get it to go. Headsmith with the rebound. I think Coach Isom did not want a quick shot. Missed by Maya Courtney. She's got it back. Another rebound, Emerson Gregory now. She's got 8 rebounds. Malia Courtney on the right wing, driving left hand. Cochran is open for 3. Got it! Mabry Cochran, she's got 6 points on the night now. She's cut it to 2 with 2:10 to go. Scott has it now. Against the pressure, back to Isom. Got to get it over half court. 10-second violation. They did not get it over half court. The Lady Trojans kind of taking their time trying to get it over half court, and the Lady Panthers have an opportunity now to tie it up or take the lead. Casey McKinney, along with Nevaeh Raphael, have checked back into the ball game. It'll be Emerson Gregory to bring the ball inbounds into the backcourt to Cochran. Cochran just hit the huge 3. Again, timely buckets are almost as important as making buckets. Oh, hands. Raphael throws it off. Oh, what a great play, Nevaeh Raphael. She steps in the passing lane, tips it, saves it off of Malia Courtney, who couldn't handle the ball there. And Isom now has it in the backcourt here against this trapping pressure, looking to get it ahead. Charles has it there into Casey. Oh, great job. Oh, inside Scott couldn't score it. Raphael with the rebound. Back inside, Casey McKinney with it. Right hand, no good. A couple misses. Rebound Cochran. It's going the other way now. Left hand, Courtney couldn't get it to go. Wow, a lot of close misses here. Charles is hurt. Somebody hit her in the face, but there's going to be a foul called elsewhere. Fouls on Raphael. Emerson Gregory will go to the line. Charles took a shot to the head, and all the scrapping for the ball that was being done there. Gregory misses the first. Again, the free throw line has been a struggle for both sides. I don't know what the numbers are, but they are rough. Both of these teams way better free throw shooting teams than what's going on right here. She knocks down the second. Wow, this is a 1-point ball game. Kind of what I expected this thing to come down to the end. Trojans had a 6-point lead about 2 minutes ago. Now a 1-point advantage. Double team by the Courtneys. Charles has it, trying to get it back to Isom. She's got it, 1:08 to go. Finds Raphael under the basket, trying to go up with it. They're going to call a foul maybe on Gregory, or is it on Cochran? Great bounce pass. They're going to call it on Emerson Gregory. I believe that's her 4th. team second of the quarter. So with 1:04 to go, only 2 team fouls on the Lady Panthers here. Casey McKinney to bring the ball inbounds, looking for Isom. Knocked away by Mia Courtney. Will be on the sideline now, not on the baseline. Somebody's got to bring the ball inbounds. It'll be Asia Charles. Timeout, Coach Isom. Looking a lot like his girls didn't really know what to do, what he wanted them to do in that set. So Coach Isom will draw up the set off the inbounds here with 1:03 remaining. 53-52, Lady Trojans in front. When they got up 6 and kind of pulled the ball back to run some clock, they lost all aggressiveness. Again, the pace has quickened even more here, and some of the interior looks for the Lady Trojans have been off the mark. Just a little too much nervous energy there, missing those. Same thing, though, true on the other hand. Lady Panthers with a couple of good opportunities that have gone begging as well. This is an HCEC-TV student production, division of Hardin County Schools. Special thanks to our live sports coverage sponsors: Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, eTownApartments.com, West Point Bank, and eTown Exterminating. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom, Comcast Cables Channel 2, Spectrum Channel 184. All HCEC-TV programs on the HCEC-TV YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel today to get your local community sports and events. 1:03 to go, 53-52. Lady Trojans with the lead and possession. See what they can get off of this possession here. Isom cutting to the ball. Double team by Cochran and Maya Courtney. They want to keep it out of her hands. Charles just looks like she does not know what to do with it. She's a youngster, freshman here, never been in this big situation. Isom's got it working against Malia Courtney. Has to pick it up because of the double team. Goes back to Charles. Charles gets it to Isom. 43 seconds. Back to Charles. Malia Courtney reaches in. She wanted the jump ball, but they're going to call her for a foul on the arm. That's just the team's third. Inbounds again. It's Raphael in the corner. Cochran guarding her. 35 seconds to go here. Foul by Malia Courtney again. That'll bring it to 4 now. She's got 3 fouls now. The next will put the Lady Trojans on the line. Boy, I'd want... Oh, Isom overthrows Scott there. Turnover at a horrible time. Malia Courtney in the corner. Maya Courtney driving. She finds Malia out front. Oh, 1 foot and bucket. Lead Lady Panthers. Asia Charles flying up the floor. She's got to slow down. They call her for a double dribble, putting both hands on the ball. Got to get the ball in the hands of your leader, Peyton Isom, in that situation. Lady Panthers will have possession and the lead by 1. So Malia Courtney from the free throw line took 1 step to her left. 1 foot fading jump shot. Floater good for the lead. Again, the inbounds pass to Scott, just a little overthrown there from Isom. And that turnover, again, I think if they can get that ball in bounds, the Lady Panthers are going to have to foul in that situation, and it'll be Lady Trojans at the line. They could not take care of the ball in that situation. 15 seconds to go, 54-53. Lady Panthers in front. All right. Reset. Time to reset here. Lady Panthers will have the ball out of bounds. There will be a foul coming. Obviously, the Lady Trojans would love to get a turnover here. Certainly, Raphael has been in the passing lanes a ton. Peyton Isom with the back tap has created several turnovers as well. So you're looking for the quick hands. Oh, Maya Courtney to the rim here. She's going to dribble. Fouled by Nevaeh Raphael. Maya Courtney will go to the line. with 12 seconds to go. Raphael has 3 fouls now. Maya Courtney, 2 free throws here. The best she can do is give them a 3-point lead, so the Lady Trojans will have a possession. She knocks down the first, so Maya Courtney, big free throw there. She's got 6 points on the ball game. A really tough ball game for her. I think if she and Malia Courtney shoot the ball a little better, this thing may be in favor of the Lady Panthers. It is in favor. She's off the mark there. Emerson Gregory with the offensive board. 9, they're going to call a foul there. Wow, huge play by Emerson Gregory. She's got 9 rebounds on the night. No box out. I couldn't tell if that is McKinney with the foul. She did not get the box out, and so Casey McKinney will be fouled out here. Coach Isom has to decide where he's going to go on the bench to replace Casey McKinney. So Alana DeBose will check in. For Casey McKinney, who has fouled out again. It started in the first quarter where she had 2 fouls. She's played with foul trouble a lot of the night, had a fantastic ball game. 55-53, 2-point advantage. If Emerson Gregory can knock down a pair, she misses the first. If she knocks down a pair, the game's over. 9.5 seconds to go here. A 2-point ball game. She needs this one to make it a 3-point ball game. That one's good. 3-point ball game. So the Lady Trojans need 3 here. Charles trying to get it to Isom, knocked out of bounds by Cochran. 5.7 to go. They're going to double Isom. You may not be able to go to Isom. You've got DeBose on the floor who can shoot the 3. Maybe Raphael, definitely Destiny Scott. If you want to set up a play to set a screen for Destiny Scott, that may be the way to go right here. She has a good touch. They get it to DeBose, knocked away. Courtney steals it. Game over on the steal by Maya Courtney. What a turnaround from 53-47, up 6 points with 3 minutes to go, to a 56-53 Lady Panther victory. Lady Panthers will seize control from the Lady Trojans here. They're 3-0 in district play. Great comeback, great game. This is a fantastic rivalry that is going to be amazing during the course of this season. Wow, what a great ball game. And there's going to be several more of these matchups. There'll be one over at North Hardin in January. I would highly suspect that there'll be another one of those in the district championship. So this is not the end of this rivalry, just the beginning of what is going to be a great rivalry here. Very exciting ball game. Great finish for the Lady Panthers. Lady Trojans backed off a bit, got a little bit nervous, got a little quick, and the Lady Panthers made them pay. Some great play late in the ball game from Maya Courtney. She delivered big. Emerson Gregory delivered big. I'd say the big story tonight is, again, I love Peyton Isom. I think she's probably the best player in this area. But tonight, just unable offensively to get on track. They did a good job of double teaming her. Tonight, she could only manage 5 points, none coming in the second half. So a tough night for Peyton Isom on the floor this evening. Tough night for the Lady Trojans. Certainly the bigs inside, as they were stretching the defense, trying to take Peyton Isom away. The inside presence of Destiny Scott, Casey McKinney, as well as Nevaeh Raphael, was an amazing part of what this North Hardin Lady Trojan squad did tonight. But at the end, too much Maya Courtney, Emerson Gregory, Mabry Cochran, who hit a huge 3 to get them back into this game. So fantastic performance for the Lady Panthers to get this victory tonight. Just a little programming news here. Today is December 14th. Tomorrow night, John Hardin E-Town boys basketball. Bobby Thompson will be bringing you that action, 7:30 game time, so join us for that. Interestingly enough, obviously then we'll have a long break for Christmas break where we will not be bringing you any games. However, we'll be back in January for a lot of great action. For me, it's the longest break I can remember having from this, and it's a little sad for me. I will be back on the 19th of January. That's the first televised girls basketball game we will have coming back from Christmas break. So over a month from now, a month and 5 days. And guess what, folks? We're going to run this one back on the 19th of January. The game will be at North Hardin, Elizabethtown Lady Panthers, North Hardin Lady Trojans. We're going to do it again on January 19th. Man, mark that on your calendar. This was a phenomenal ball game. That one, I think, will deliver the same. E-Town Lady Panthers were able to defend home court. We'll see if the Lady Trojans on January 19th will do the same. So that's the next time you'll hear from me and our area girls basketball. A lot of boys basketball games between now and then, including tomorrow night, which will be, again, John Hardin versus Elizabethtown. So I want to say thanks again to our crew, John Whites, all the students, and the great work that they've done on the cameras, in the truck. Appreciate them so much, and so thankful for them. I'm glad all of you are out there watching. I hope you enjoyed the game tonight. Wow, what a great game. I really enjoyed that. We're going to have a lot more of that to come, folks. Really great basketball in the area here this year. And this Lady Trojan, Lady Panthers, round one to the Lady Panthers. Round two coming up January 19th, and I'm sure they'll see each other again at the end of the season. This is Paul Gray for HCEC-TV. Good night, everybody.